Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. You beloveds of the Guru, you will recall that in my last post, I had talked about Chota Ghalughara. I had also told you that Ghalughara means where a large number of persons are killed. And here my reference is to those two Ghalugharas of the 18th century, wherein a large number of Sikhs were killed by the ruling class of the people. Chota Ghalughara had taken place when uh, governor of Punjab was Yahya Khan. And the Wadha Ghalughara is related with a foreign attack, that is, attack by Abdali, Ahmad Shah Abdali. You know, Ahmad Shah Abdali had been attacking India time and again. His purpose was to win the various places in India so that he could capture the wealth and also make ladies and children slaves. So whenever he came, he had to pass through Punjab, but the Sikhs did not let him fulfill his mission. Wadha Ghalughara took place in the year 1762 during one of the campaigns of Ahmad Shah Abdali. The governors, Shah Nawaz and then Mir Manu had adopted a policy of reconciliation for the Sikhs, but only for their selfish motives for taking their help to fight against the enemies, including the foreign invaders. When Wadha Ghalughara took place when Abdali planned his sixth invasion of India, and Mughal forces became his allies in this plan because both of them wanted the annihilation of the Sikhs. The plan was to attack the Sikhs when they assembled in big number. It so happened that when the Sikhs assembled in big number, Abdali, with his heavy artillery, along with Mughal forces, surrounded them from all sides. The Sikhs were small in number as compared to these big armies and did not have such sophisticated weapons as were possessed by the enemy. They had assembled at Rodi. These guys included all the big chiefs, Muslim chiefs, including governor of Sarhand, Yan Khan, then Bhikan Khan, Chingan Khan of Malerkotla, and all such people. So they were looking for a chance when Sikhs assembled in big number, and this chance came on 5th February 1762 when the Sikhs had assembled at a place near Rodi Sahib, and they were with their families because children, wife, their women were also there. So a big gathering was there, a large number. So it was a right occasion when they could attack them. So they did it. Abdali's forces and forces of all these chiefs, they all surrounded the Sikhs from all sides. Abdali had come with his heavy artillery, and the Mughal forces here also had big weapons. On the other side, the Sikhs had no sophisticated weapons. They did not have any big force of fighters there because family gathering was there, families were there. So they could not make use of their usual guerrilla hit and run tactic also because they could not leave their families. So they decided not to fight a stationary battle. They just made a circle, putting the women and children inside, and started fighting and moving forward in the direction of Barnala, where they expected some help and support from the Fulkia mission. They also thought that the enemy will not go forward in the past waterless areas of Bathinda. So they went on fighting like this for a long distance and for about 36 hours. Many a time, the big and powerful enemy forces breached the circle and slaughtered the Sikh women, children, and elders within the convoy's defense. Zahir Khan advised Abdali to attack the Sikhs from front also. Thus, the moving convoy was attacked from the both sides. The villagers in the villages falling on the way, as I told you at the time of Chota Ghalughara, that they were not also the supporters of Sikhs because they had been threatened by the forces that if they help, they will be killed. So there were no help. They were also hostile toward the Sikhs, as authorities had announced that they cannot do it. The pitched battle took place in a village site known as the pitched battle took place at Rohera and Kup villages. It was this place where a large number of Sikhs were killed and their family members were also killed. That is why it is called a big ghalughara. The Mughal forces and Abdali forces, they not only killed the Sikhs, but also caused them harm in respect of their religion. When Abdali went back, he caused religious loss to the Sikhs at Sri Harmandir Sahib, and that he damaged and filled the Sarovar with mud. The original manuscript of Damdami bead of Sri Guru Granth Sahib was also lost during this operation. Although there was a big loss of the Sikhs, but that doesn't mean that they lost their spirit. That the Sikhs were in high spirit is evidenced by the fact that on that very day, when this Holocaust had taken place, at night, one of the Nihangs is stated to have said that the true Khalsa was still alive. Only after 2 months of this massacre, the Sikhs defeated Afghans in the Battle of Harnaulganj. Jain Khan, the Subedar of Sarhand, was also defeated, and he was made to pay a good ransom, a good amount of money as fine. That money was utilized for reconstructing the Golden Harmandir Sahib later on at a later stage. Some other areas were also captured by the Sikhs. The villages of Kup, Rahera, Kutuba, and Bamania, which because the people therein had helped the enemies against the Sikhs, these villages were also destroyed by them. A number of gurdwaras are there now to commemorate the bravery and the spirit of the Sikhs. One of these gurdwaras is Gurdwara Shahidganj, Wadha Ghalughara Sahib. The uniqueness of these Ghalugharas, both Chota and Wadha, is that the high spirit which was shown by the Sikhs despite their big losses is exemplary. There is no evidence, there is no other second instance which can be quoted in the world history where the people had shown such a spirit and remained so high in spirits. I am just reminded of one poem by Professor Mohan Singh, a Punjabi poet. He has written that Sikhi plant, that is the plant of Sikhi, that is Sikh religion, is such a plant that wherever it is planted, it grows stronger. He has mentioned all such circumstances like Ghalugharas and attacks on them from various sources. He had also mentioned that in whatever circumstances they remained, they always remained very high. That is, this poem reads like this. It begins, O keda butta hai, har thaan jo palda hai. So he has mentioned all these things that in all circumstances, this kind of plant grows, and that is known as Sikhi. He has also made a mention that despite the fact that they had to suffer a lot, they were always eager to help other people. When foreign invaders took our women, they protected them. They protected their honor, and that was the greatness of Sikhs. That is the greatness, that is the uniqueness for which we should feel proud of. Sikhs, my brothers and sisters, please remember that our history is really unique, and this kind of atmosphere which was created in the 18th century by the Mughals against the Sikhs, it has no parallel in the history of the world. So how they faced it and how did they emerge from here and establish their empire is really unique incident of the history. I will be telling further about Sikh history and its uniqueness in my subsequent posts. Till then, I take your leave. Kindly go liking these posts and subscribe to the channel Uniqueness of Sikhism. I shall be grateful. Thank you very much. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.